movie. We're about to move. We're about to get on Fox.
We're moving crazy
because SmackDown's leaving Fox, and then we're taking Fox.
You know, Fox and Warner Brothers. It's getting nasty outside. I'm telling you.
TBS, and Fox. We got all three of them things. And Tony Khan lets me do whatever the fuck I want.
Oh what?
And he owns the Jacksonville Jaguars.
That's fire. Hey yo.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name is Devontae, and I sacrificed my time so you don't have to. Did you see that intro clip, bruh? Just straight disrespect to the man who supposedly be paying you all this fucking money. And you know what? Fine, bro. Good on you. You know why? Why the fuck should I respect a beta male like Tony Khan if he ain't even gonna stand up for himself? You see that shit, bruh? Swerve Strickland straight dogging that man out, bruh. Revealing his plans. No one ain't knew what the fuck was going on. From my understanding, I didn't know they were going to Fox per se. I thought they were going to FS1. Maybe he's over exaggerating. Maybe Tony Khan got a hand that he wanted to play that he didn't want getting out like that, but Swerve Strickland just running his goddamn mouth. But that's because he has no respect for the man. But never mind that for a second. Did you hear what he said at the end, bruh? This man straight up disrespected Tony Khan, bro. This man straight up said, in his own words, I can do whatever the fuck I want. Like, bruh, like this shit ain't gonna get back to the man. But guess what? He knows it is. But that's okay, cause Swerve don't give a fuck. And you think he the first wrestler who don't give a fuck? It took me a minute to really let this shit really simmer in my brain. This man's been getting dogged out by every single fucking wrestler over his whole entire tenure since the company first fucking started, bruh. Look how CM Punk treated this man, bruh. Think about it for a second. Go back. Man be yelling at him, dissing him, making him look like a bitch in front of everybody, having this man apologizing to him as far as hiring inferior employees just to run back, and he wants to please these employees by firing this guy while he's not even around, sending him out of the building, talking about his life is being threatened and all this shit. You can go back a little bit further. Chris Jericho. Look, I don't know what the fuck is going on with Jericho right now in regards to Kaylee Ray. But what I do know is that you didn't suspend the man and you didn't investigate the man because you knew that if you were to do any of this stuff, that Chris Jericho would do something a little bit drastic in regards to his standing in the company versus you right now. You know damn well Jericho ain't doing, mind you, Jericho's my favorite wrestler. You know damn well Jericho ain't got no business being on television right now. Why won't you take him off, bruh? This man right here, look how Mercedes Moné be treating this man at some of the press conferences. Homegirl literally says straight up that she's using this man and she'll go back to WWE anytime. My dude, come on, again, look how the EVPs be treating this man. Look at this shit, bruh. Look at the picture that I got set up for you. Look at him right now. Standing next to fucking Orange Cassidy, cosplaying as him. What you doing, Cup, bro? This man is he's a beta male. He is a straight up beta male. Everywhere you look, he's being dissed by his employees or he's being looked to look inferior. Hell, look at how the shit turned out with CM Punk after he got fired. Mind you, he did this shit when Punk left the building. Mind you, he fired him knowing good and damn well Punk, for the most part, is level-headed. And if he really wanted to talk to him a couple of hours or the next day, he could have worked something out. And when it's all said and done, CM Punk, you could have did the man to man. You waited for the man to leave the building. You waited for the man to go out and do whatever the case. And mind you, this is after you lied on him and said that he put your life in danger and he started to lunge at you and shit like that. We seen the video already, Tony. But never mind all that, bro. Look what happened after Tony Khan left. Dude had to put together a committee party because he couldn't make a decision on his own. You could have just say straight up that CM Punk is fired. No, you had to put together a fucking committee, bruh, and get one of the boys like Bryan Danielson to make the final note. Bro, everywhere I look, this man is being dogged out by his wrestlers, disrespected by his wrestlers. He is a bitch, bro, when you really think about it. Honest to God. Like, I don't mean that in like offensive way. It's offensive, don't get it twisted, obviously. But I mean that in the purest definition, bro, in the purest derogatory way, bro. For how your wrestlers treat you and how you come across. How the fuck, bro? How the fuck? Like, come on, my dude. And on top of that too, bro, on top of all the behavior that you see from this dude, man, Look how he actually Look how he actually engages with his wrestlers, bro. You tell me. Now, say whatever you want about Vince McMahon. Vile this, inhumane that, all this other stuff, whatever the case may be, bro. When have you ever seen Vince McMahon kowtow to another man? Probably in the 1990s with Shawn Michaels, right? Shit, defeated my own point right there. But outside of the Shawn Michaels shit, for the most part, Vince McMahon puts his feet down, right? For the most part, right? Triple H, I haven't seen him been run out the business yet. I haven't seen people fucking do anything above him yet. My point being is, look, Tony Khan, you can't just sit there and let your wrestlers make you look like a bitch every turn, bruh. Every single time you turn around, your wrestlers making you look like a clown, bro. How you just gonna let someone go out there and just reveal your plans like that? Again, it's not to say that we didn't know what the fuck was occurring. It's not to say that we didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen in the future. Like I said, I didn't even know they were gonna replace Fox. Maybe that's not the case. Again, it can all be, you know, exaggerating tones from fucking Swerve Strickland. But who the fuck is this man to be going out in public just saying your plans out like that? That's my problem. That's what I'm seeing right now. When is he ever gonna put his foot down, bruh? When is he ever going to be a leader? Say what you want about Vince McMahon, like I said, in regards to the Shawn Michaels shit, all that other shit. When it was all said and done, he put his foot down when it came time to, right? Maybe he looked like a bitch in some other occasions in regards to the backstage interactions with Shawn Michaels back in the 1990s. You think Shawn, okay, you think Shawn pulled that shit now? You think, sure, maybe now, but I mean, when Vince was around, you think Shawn would pull that shit then? You think Shawn would pull any of that shit, say in like, what, 2002 when it was his last chance? You think Triple H let any of that shit go with him? Huh? Say whatever you want about these promoters. Say whatever you want to say about these dudes in these higher up positions. It seems like every time I look around, Tony Khan's the one to be the one fucking, I mean, hell, even Eric Bischoff, bro. Say whatever you want to say about him. Backstage, Eric Bischoff put his foot down. Dude threatening to fire wrestlers left and right, left and right, left and right. Making a point. It ain't about, because you say shit like this and people take offense to this, man. It ain't about having to fucking go out there and you have to be ruthless and you have to be this shit and you have to be that shit. But at the same time, there should be some standard of holding people accountable for the dumb shit that they do. And to just let your wrestlers run rampant over the company, man. It's now getting to the point where I'm starting to now understand why AEW is in the position that it's in right now. It's starting to make a lot of fucking sense right now why they're currently in their position. Bruh, you ain't saying no to anybody. You ain't saying no to not one motherfucking person. And I know people are going to probably be like, well, Devontae, did you not see the recent reports with Ray Phoenix and all this stuff? Man, come on, bro. That's lower talent, man. You know you can get around with that shit. You know you can get away with that shit. Not to mention, they know that they signed the contract. Something tells me Ray Phoenix ain't as bothered as everybody say that he is. He might be bothered in the sense that he would like to go to WWE with his brother. But I guarantee you, people are making it known, well, Ray, you did sign the contract. You did put yourself in this position. Okay, facts. When it comes to contracts and stuff like that, I guarantee you it might be a different scenario, but look at how this man is being run by all his wrestlers, bro. Look at that shit. Again, it's now starting to make sense why AEW is in the position that it's in right now. Outside of just not saying no to anybody, you letting everybody do your job, bro. You letting everybody enforce your rules in the way that they would like to enforce them. You know, I heard this story like a year or two ago when they were first confronting all the backstage altercations that Tony Khan can never get his fucking hands on and rectify and fix the situation. You know, like all the stuff that's been going on with the Elite and CM Punk. Not one time did he act like a boss and put his feet down to tell all of them to come in the room together and let's have this conversation. Let's fucking fix this shit. Not one time did he go to Hangman Adam Page after that bullshit shoot promo he did on CM Punk and tell him, hey, yo, Hangman, bro, what you just did right there, that was some bullshit, my dude. I gotta give you some repercussions, man. My top star is angry. The guy who's making us the money currently at this moment is angry, and it's because of you not doing the right thing based off of shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. All right, bro, we're gonna fix the situation. He didn't do none of that shit because he wanted to please everybody, bro. Think about that for a second. Think about that for a second, man. AEW is currently in this position right now Not because of all the creative that's currently going on. Obviously, that's the case. Not because of the financial situation that's right now. Obviously, that's the case. But it's because he got people in his ears telling him how to run his own fucking company, and he himself ain't putting his foot down in order to tell them, hey, which one of us is the billionaire? Which one funded this shit? Which one is paying whose contract right now? I think that would be me, sir, paying your contract. So how about we listen to how the fuck I run the company, and you fall back and stay in a wrestler's place? He ain't doing none of that shit, bro. There's no way in hell. I'ma just say it straight out. There's no way in hell he ain't watching people who are criticizing him right now. There's no way, even at least from a legendary standpoint, for some of the legendary figures who have run wrestling previously. You ain't gonna sit here and tell me that Tony Khan has not listened to a Keeping It 100 podcast. You ain't gonna sit here and tell me that's not the case. I ain't buying it. There's no way you ain't gonna sit here and tell me that he ain't listening to what Bully Ray and all them cats are saying over there on Bust Open Radio. There's no way in hell you can sit here and tell me he ain't listening, for an example, to the Jim Cornette podcast. Ain't no way Jim Ross ain't dropping knowledge to this cat backstage and telling him, hey, we shouldn't be doing this, we shouldn't be doing that. As a guy who's been in the business for 50 years, I'm trying to drop some knowledge on you right now. And there's no way that Tony Khan ain't taking all that, deciphering it and saying to himself, okay, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this, based off of what these guys who actually made money in the business is actually telling me. Nah, bro, I guarantee you, he probably does want to do all that. I think something tells me he wants to actually dip his feet into the storytelling aspect. I think something tells me he really wants to go out of his way to make it feel more sports oriented. Something tells me he actually listens to what Jim Cornette is saying, and he's probably thinking to himself, yeah, bro, you right. You absolutely right. But he has all these mongrels in his ear telling him how to fucking run the company, that he himself can't be a man for once in his fucking life and tell them to shut the fuck up and let me do what the fuck I need to do to get this company right. How many times can you do the same shit over and over again while your company is consistently dying, while your company is consistently decreasing? Bro, they haven't stopped bleeding since 2022. Really, let's say 2023. They haven't stopped bleeding since 2023. And you got all these people with their hands in the cookie jar. Everybody having backstage fights, backstage altercations. People leaving the company, wanting to go do other things while not being here. Wrestlers going to New Japan Pro Wrestling, touring over there. Wrestlers touring over there in AAA Wrestling. You're that good of a negotiator, but you yourself can't have Jon Moxley stay in one place for more than 2 months before he gets bored with your company and go do some other show for another company, overseas, internationally, gone for 3 months. Come on now, man. This man's a beta male, bro. He ain't no fucking leader. He's a beta male. He's a follower, bro. He's a stan. One may even call him in prison a punk. How the fuck do you just let people run your house like this, man? How the fuck do you just sit idly by, relaxing in your recliner, watching a motherfucker destroy your environment and say nothing about it, not do shit about it, clearing your mind, you see what the fuck is going on? That shit I found really egregious, though. I'm sorry, bro. That Swerve Strickland video really I thought was egregious, and it made me think back to the whole Mercedes Moné shit. Then it made me think back to the CM Punk stuff and how he was treated. Tony, that is. Then it makes me think back to all the shit that the EVPs literally putting him through. You've yet to strip them from their titles, even though they cause you fucking headache after headache after fucking headache. Sitting here letting all these backstage incidents happening left and right. Sitting back cosplaying with other wrestlers. Letting people determine who the fuck gets booked on your show as far as who goes over, even though you have the bigger company. When referencing New Japan Pro Wrestling, when referencing AAA, you can't even get AAA and CMLL to sit at a table together and get them to actually say to themselves, well, shit, let's put our petty nonsense to the side and actually make this shit work. You got wrestlers being divided on the actual shows in themselves. People who want to leave your company like Penta and like Ray because you're not booking them too much on your actual card, because you can get these two companies to mitigate their situation in order to grow their infrastructure by giving them more relevancy on your television show on American soil, bruh. Let that would have been Vince McMahon. Let that would have been Triple H. And they had the opportunity to get CMLL and Triple H on Raw and on SmackDown. I guarantee you they would have ran to that and they would have fucking did that. You know why? Because in the end of the day, it's all about getting your business out there. It's all about making more money. That's the number one thing. All the petty differences and all the bullshit gets put to the side when Green gets involved. But that's because they're leaders. Say what you want about Triple H. Say what you want about Vince McMahon. Notice how when we call their ideas terrible, notice how when we call them bad promoters, the onus goes directly on them. Everything goes directly on them. The creative goes directly on them. The way the match structure went out and was laid out goes directly on them. You can never lay any responsibility on Tony Khan. You always have to go directly to, well, I mean, the wrestler shouldn't have done this and the match shouldn't have been doing this and look at how fucking retarded these guys are. Why are you kicking out so many finishers? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? What we go after Tony Khan about, 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you, the wrestlers thought about doing that. The wrestlers did all that on their own, and Tony was not man enough to stand up to them to tell them to sit their ass down somewhere. It is what it is, though, man. You keep treating your company like this, bro. You keep letting wrestlers like Swerve Strickland go out there dogging your ass out. You keep letting wrestlers like Mercedes Moné cuck your ass out. You let other wrestlers like Britt Baker, for an example, cause mayhem. Let people like MJF go out there and think it's a good idea to fucking cut promos like the bidding war in 2024, making your company look even more inferior than what it is right now. You let people like CM Punk hold your dumb ass hostage. You let people like the EVPs run your fucking roster, run your fucking company while you back there sitting back with fucking Orange Cassidy, drinking some goddamn root beer, saying to yourself, well, holy gee, golly gee willikers, let me go out there and see if everything's okay, when your ass should be sitting there in gorilla position with your headset on, actually fucking directing what the fuck is going on, not listening to the Young Bucks telling you how the fuck this shit should be going on, not listening to Kenny Omega telling you how this shit should be going on. That's the problem right now with your fucking company, man. And don't take this as me going after AEW and the respects of me hating the company, because some of you fanboys, and that's the sad part about it too, y'all run Tony Khan too. That's why y'all get so offended by a motherfucker who talks shit about AEW, because y'all run Tony Khan just as much as the other wrestlers do. Y'all get upset because a motherfucker talking about Tony Khan in reality is dissing your ideas. You run the AEW saying to yourself that you want to see this so-called dream match, you want to see this so-called type of match, you want to see this so-called storyline and quotation marks, which is this emphasis on match that happens to be a historical context based off of IWC bullshit back in 2017 that we want to see on actual television. You guys run them just as much as the motherfucker inside the actual company runs them. That's why you get so offended when people go after the company, because you feel that's some way going after you. That's why Dave Meltzer runs the motherfucker too. Dave Meltzer runs him too. Whispers in his ear. Oh, sweet nothings. Everybody runs Tony Khan. Everybody's in control of his company besides the guy who's actually plunking money into this bitch. Sitting and letting people talk about your company like this and you just sit there and just let it go by. Just fucking disgraceful, man. Yo, let me hear your comments down in the comment section below. I had a rant about that. That shit really stuck out to me, man. I'm looking at this motherfucker dissing you down, bro, and you just doing nothing about it. That's some clown behavior, man. Bro, that would have been me, bro. I'm telling you right now, man. I ain't here to brag. I ain't here to say that I'm ruthless. I ain't here to say shit like that, man. When my son gets older, and if there's anything would have happened out of fucking what, like I tell him to do something and then he tells me no, or I'm gonna do it later, or well, you ain't the boss to me, or that bullshit. So you got to get them right now. Right now, you got to raise them properly. You got to set them straight right now. Right now, so you can avoid all that dramatic bullshit when they get older. Put them in their place right now. Instill responsibility and morality within them right now. So by the time they get older, that shit's already proper. Because the last thing I think I'm ever going to do is pay bills in my motherfucking house and someone's going to run me in my own shit. But let it be Tony Khan, and I guess it's just another Wednesday, right? As always, my name is Devontae, and I'll be catching you guys later. What a fucking beta male, bro. Straight cuck. Peace, deuces, all that shit. I'm out.